had raised a child on my own for 13 years, and I thought I was a great parent. So when that youth was removed from my home and put into a group home, it was humiliating in some sense because I thought I was such a great parent. Over the years, I've learned that I just needed more experience and I needed more support. So when the Mockingbird family model came to us and said, I'd like for you to be a hub home provider for this model, I thought, this is great. This is perfect for me and my family.
It can be devastating to feel like you're doing everything in your power to help this youngster and you are alone. That's how we end up losing good foster parents. The Mockingbird family model is a tool to ensure that kids get the same level of care and support and resources as those kids from healthy, intact families.
When I was going to foster homes, it felt scary. I didn't know what I was going into, what the family was like. I felt really angry, and all the anger and stuff built up inside of me, and it just exploded.
And Rosie, as lovable and adorable as she is, she was a young person who was full of tremendous anger. The most important piece that was missing in her life was all the other family members who she had lost to either death or they moved away from her. I remember one evening when Connie, Rosie's care provider, called us and said that Rosie was emotionally out of control. She had become physically violent and the family was basically in danger. So they would have just put her in a police car, but Connie had the bright idea at that moment to let the police officer talk to me on the phone. And I was able to explain to the police officer that Rosie and Connie were part of a support system, the Mockingbird family model. And I convinced him to put Rosie in the police car and drive her to my house instead of to detention. She was able to come to the hub home. When she came into the door, said, you know, we have some food here for you. There's a bed, you know where the bed is. We just want you to get some rest and feel safe tonight. The next morning, Rosie woke up like nothing ever happened, just like teenagers oftentimes do. And we were able to work with her on looking at some strategies for managing her behavior, try to find out what went on that particular night, and just talk about that in a normal way.
Digel and Lisa's felt more like a family, how they cared for me and how they handled the situation. They made me feel safe. They made me feel like family.
The Mockingbird family model is really truly about extended family. When you put a support system around foster parents who have kids in their homes and you provide a hub home, which is kind of like grandma's house, it's that person that you can call in the middle of the night who you know will be there. The Mockingbird family model provides that sense of support.
Kids and families are responding to the hope and promise of the Mockingbird family model. They are stabilizing. Siblings are visiting each other with much more frequency than in the traditional system, and we're retaining quality foster parents at the rate of 85% plus when the national and state average is at best 50%.
Nobody gets into doing child welfare unless they actually want to see kids get better. And when you see a kid who went through 30 placements and then hit a family in a hub home and they just stick, you as a caseworker are like, all right, this is working. We're willing to do some change. Bureaucracies and change don't work well together unless the people get excited. And our staff are excited about the kind of outcomes we're seeing here. And that's really compelling to me.
The Mockingbird family model, it allows foster parents to go through these intense moments with intense foster youth and be successful. These foster parents who are great people can keep doing the good work that they do. And the youth in their homes, they have been supported and their lives have value and meaning.
Opening your home and your heart to children that you don't know because you want to be a good foster parent, again, is just a remarkable gift to give to the community. And what's different with the Mockingbird family model is you will not be alone.